So to get the wheels to rotate correctly and not give any weird wheel rotations, we're going to just go in and we're going to place a locator at the very center of where the tire rotates and nothing else. We're not going to worry about any of the other ones. And all of the other ones, so for instance the actual wheel itself, that's going to just follow along with this guy with the tire. So let's open up our schematic view. And the advantage of having everything already in a hierarchy rather than in a big line is we can just grab this first one, which is going to be all of this, the chassis and the windows and everything. I'm just going to right click and I'm just going to hide selection, and that means that we can just see the wheels, and that's what we really want to focus on at the moment. So let's create a new point helper with a cross here, and I'm not going to rename this just for the moment while we get set up. And let's grab one of these tires, go to the hierarchy panel, effect pivot only, and just center this to the object. And let's run around and do this for all the tires right now. So just selecting a tire, making sure effect pivot is selected and center to the object, and you can see that these are actually jumping and snapping to where the very center of that object is. And if we start to rotate now, just by turning off the effect pivot, this rotates around perfectly where we would expect it to. So with that done, let's grab this guy, use our select and move tool, hold down shift and move him to the side, and you'll see that we can duplicate him, and we'll duplicate him 3 more times. And really quickly you can come up here and you can do the align tool or the quick align tool, and that's what we're going to use. So I'm just going to hit shift and A, which is the hotkey for the quick align tool. You can see that switched up here, and I'm just going to align it to this one and this guy and the front and here as well. Alright, with all of that done, it means that we know where this is going to rotate from, so we can grab everything else. Let's grab everything else and zoom right in. This is going to be a bit of a pain, but let's try and find that one locator, which is there. And we want to select and link everything to that locator that we created and placed in where the actual wheel rotation is from. With that selected now, once those are linked in, we can rotate around and that wheel should rotate perfectly from where we expect it to. So let's do that for everything else. Let's grab everything, remove that locator from the selection and add it in. If this is causing you some problems as well, just go into the modify panel and just increase the size of these things. So we could do that right now. Let's say 25. Let's put a box around it so it's easier. Let's do this for all of them actually, so a bit later on it's going to be a little bit easier for us to grab hold of. So 25 with a box. Zoom back over here. Let's grab that guy. 25 and a box, and let's grab everything. Hold down Alt and click that guy again so he's not selected, and let's select and link. And finally our last wheel for here, 25 with a box. Select everything, Alt click the guy, select and link. Alright, so those are all done, and we'll notice that if we jump back to our schematic view and check the hierarchy, our wheels are now placed outside of here. We don't have any vehicle car wheels geo group. We can remove that, so let's grab it, delete it, and you can see that we have a nice set of hierarchy for the main chassis and everything for the car, and also all of the wheels and tires. So let's grab that in the viewport, just right click and actually just unhide all. And for the moment that's pretty good. We're on the right stages and the right track to get this rigged up. So we'll go ahead and start adding in some animation controls next.